All right, guys, it's time for the weekly update of how our rigs are coming for our trip to Colorado. Here's what I got so far. This bed, this cot from Walmart, has been modified extensively to fit in here, and it is bolted down to the sides. Got that done yesterday. Added some lights for going backwards. Got that done. I also redid this back section. I bed lined all the sides, carpeted the inside, and put a little light in here for at night for all my gear. Now, so far, the biggest problem that I've been having with this cab is that this window doesn't open. And I really want it to open for airflow and to run an AC hose from the inside into here, or to even put like your phone chargers through the cab. So Henry came up with a great idea to unbolt this window. We're gonna flip it, mount it on the inside, and put it on hinges so it opens. Good idea. I like that idea. But it won't open because it's gonna hit the shelving that I just finished. So welcome to Do It Twice World. So we're gonna have to cut all that out and then do it all again. So let's go see what Henry's up to.
I'm behind the 8 ball on this one. I'm working on the roof rack. And of course I've entered Do It Twice World earlier this morning with doing it twice. The bottom half was 4 inches too short. I had one too many last night and measured it, came out this morning. Wasn't gonna cut it. So I lengthened that. Now I'm making the little side pieces that will go in here. And as you can see, I've entered Do It 3 times world on this one. But I've mathed good enough to get them to where it needs to be. So we're gonna go ahead and cut these and start welding this together while Jesse's working on his cap.
So it's another busy weekend working on our stuff that we always wait for the very last second to do, like always.
There's no other way to do that.
No, there's not. But if we would have had these things finished a month ago, it'd be boring.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we have 2 pretty much done vehicles.
We do.
But what's the fun in that?
No, exactly. We're taking trucks this time.
Yeah. Oh, I just cut on the wrong line. That's why you clean the lines that you ain't gonna use off.
So now let's do it 4 times world?
Yes.
We're not doing it. It was way better than our last weekend adventure of putting brakes on that took 8 hours.
Yes.
We're not going to talk about that. We were tired. It was so bad. Yeah, anyway. All right, so Henry's been filming a bunch of small clips throughout the week of the pain and headaches he's been going through with his truck. So check them out right now.
My truck's dead again. I pulled off the fuel return line and nothing came out. I tricked the pump and got it to run and had no fuel pressure. It's nothing like a good running problem before you take a trip. Ooh, I hope I'm hoping it's a fuel pump. I checked the regulator. I had pressure under the regulator, but not enough to trip the regulator. And I pulled vacuum on the regulator and still nothing came out of the return, which still should let it start, even if it was messed up. I don't think I have enough fuel pressure. I hate diagnostic work. These 3 liters suck. Okay, so I got the bed off to fix a fuel problem. They had dual tanks in this thing and had this thing on the return line, which is weird because I have no idea how they suck gas out of the other tank with this on a return line. So goodbye. You would not believe what I found. You cannot make this up. This is why some people shouldn't be mechanics. I'm having a fuel starvation problem. We have this completely kinked line. If that wasn't good enough, we have this straight up bend twist kink. Oh, wow. I cannot believe this thing was running. So on top of all those kinks in the line, look what I found pulling out the fuel pump. Clean ripped, wide open, with this homegrown Jimmy fuel pump. It's probably looking like it's gonna catch on fire with your Scotch locks and the damn tank. Yo, if you're gonna do that kind of mechanicking, don't. Good thing that's the ground wire because it's touching the clamp. Oh, good thing that clamp can't touch the power lead because it would blow up because it's already grounded on that ground wire. Oh, we were that close to literally exploding. If that thing would have jumped from that band clamp to that bolt, it would have literally blew up. Look at the wiring on this thing. My gosh. Don't you worry, little Toyota. We'll fix you up, little Hilux.
What's going on? And welcome back. Today, I had to slide this forwards. I'm gonna take this window out and put it on hinges. So I'm behind the cab right now. The first thing you do is you gotta pull these off and then start taking out all of these screws. And there's a ton of them. All the way around. And I'm hoping with those all off, I can pop the window out this way, and I'm gonna invert the window and then try to screw it in from the inside, but with hinges on the top and latches on the bottom. Hopefully it'll work. I'm not 100% sure if it will or not, but only one way to find out. All right, so I was able to take the window out without breaking it. So that's a plus. Now to flip it, get some hardware, put some hinges on it, put it on the inside, and then get rid of all this stuff. That's really sticky.
I always weld it first and then measure it. We're 34 3/4 of an inch. We are 34 3/4 of an inch. I inherited that from my uncle. It's called Deadeye. Just messed up. I built roof racks for a while now. I used to use these custom bent and peened little plates to match the roof. And I sat there making them for like an hour and then realized I completely changed the design and went with a much more efficient and better one after I made these things. So these old styles would be shaped to fit the roof. See how nice that fits? Oh, good job, Henry. Oh, that's excellent. And then you rivet them down and weld your feet to these feet. Unnecessary now. Let me show you the new way I do them. This is the new way I do them because it's way easier and it looks more professional and it's less pieces. One part welded to the roof rack, angled, rivet. Done. I wasted a whole lot of time doing this. Dude, Jesse, anytime you're near me, I screw everything up. You're bad luck.
So far, my project's coming out pretty good, though.
Good thing I have all the tools you could ever need.
Let's see here. So do we have a drill to drill those? No, I did it by hand with a ratchet and a screw and a hammer.
Yeah, I have like the Billy Mays tool set.
You do. You don't not have a very good tool set.
I have like nothing.
It amazes me that you build stuff.
I am very, what's that called? What is that called? Come on, I lost it.
Stupid. So normally I build stuff in my own garage, but today I figured Henry's building his roof rack. I'll come up here and I'll mess around with my truck cab and give him a hand. He can give me a hand. And your tool selection is just not. I missed my tool selection. I don't know how you build stuff.
I'm very resourceful.
You are.
I'm very resourceful.
Oh, instead of a drill, let's use a hammer and a nail.
And it works. That's why I'm like the excellent bush mechanic. I can fix anything on the side of the road.
That is very true.
Stuff that's on the side of the road.
That is very true.
But in my defense, I do have all the correct tools, just not here. And this is where I build most of my stuff. Because all my good stuff's at work, because I'm a mechanic, and all my crap is home.
And the tools you do have, they're really hard to use. Like that drill.
It works sometimes. You just gotta like hold the trigger just right. It doesn't work in reverse though. But it works. It's really wore out. But I've had that thing forever.
Hey, it works though.
Yeah, which one? I got the Mac Air ones at work, like the whole full set. But
You're like spoiled at work. You come home and you're like,
know.
all right, freaking Billy Mays' first tool set.
Well, I don't want to forget where I came from.
It's true.
And every mechanic's tool set is not full unless you have a carpenter's claw hammer.
Oh, you have to.
As a matter of fact, I'm taking it so you
today.
don't steal it.
So now I have to try to water seal this. Now, this aluminum piece was actually held against this channel by the window. So now that that's not there, I got to come up with some kind of angle iron and then screw that in. And then do that. But at least now I have a window. And now I can get into here. Well, once this is all pushed together, obviously. Now I have to address this. Probably clean this stuff up. Probably put some kind of rubber piping or something on there. I'm not really sure. And then get the carpet back over. Touch up the paint where I kind of screwed up. You did a lot of work today.
Yeah, we got a lot done.
A long day. Where do you want to go first? So, the window flips out.
Yeah,
it's latched in, awesome. It flips. We got your roof rack finished up.
Yeah, and I had a bit of an explosion in there.
Oh my God.
I was working like a hack, and I had my, I'll drill holes on a table, not holding it the way I was supposed to, you know, because I'm a hack. And the drill stopped, took the metal with it. The metal spun, hit a brand new can of penetrating oil, blew it everywhere. It's rolling across the garage, spraying me in the face every time it rolled. I broke my drill somehow. It's been an eventful day, but we have headway.
I've been trying to get a flip-out window in this thing, but I was trying to buy one because I didn't think it'd be, well, really this easy to really flip it around.
Yeah,
that was actually your idea. That was a dang good idea.
It's like the spare tire.
That was my idea for you.
Every once in a while, we have a good one that goes back and forth.
Yeah, that's why we're friends. But I'm gonna show you the rack. We can show you that. That's in the garage. But the flip out, you'll have to see later.
Yeah, it came out good. You'll like that. You will like that, and you will love it. It's not done completely yet. I still have to come up with a floor. But there she be. Oh, look, something will rattle. Welding slag inside it. Anyway, this is what they start out with. This is what it look like. Then we grind them clean up the welds. I didn't clean up the metal before I welded it, so thankfully Santa got me a grinder for Christmas, and I made good use of that. So there she be. We'll put the lights in it, put the floor in it, and put it on, and we're that much closer. An old Tiki Hilux over there is getting uglier. It's like cleaning out a closet into a clean room. It's like, oh, the room looks clean, and then you clean a closet, and it just looks worse.
All right, guys. So that was our little weekly update. It's probably a really short video. Yeah, we really didn't film much today. We're trying to get stuff done. It's really hard to film and try to be really productive in one day.
It is, but really the content just ends up being like really scrambled.
Yeah.
Because we're just like running everywhere.
Yeah. So that's it for now.
Yeah. Now we're gonna pick up my winch, and you need 3 people to move it. I kind of overdid it on the winch. That'll show you in another video, and we'll give you a product review on it too.
It's true. Maybe your semi-truck got stuck and you need to pull it out. Well,
we want to give your friend a hernia.
all right, guys. We'll catch you next time.